Good evening. Judge Holmes and several others were wondering if I would be giving what I've been doing of late, which is my public service announcement on behalf of Legal Aid. However, hold on to your wallets, it's okay. That's not my purpose tonight. We're here to recognize and acknowledge Legal Aid and the great works they do in the community. However, that having been said, if any of you feel so inclined to give a donation to help Legal Aid or Coast to Coast during these troubled and difficult times, I will not dissuade you. Legal Aid Service of Broward County, Inc. was founded in 1973 as a 501c3 not-for-profit organization and has been providing direct civil legal services for over 36 years to low-income residents of Broward County. Leaders of the Broward County Bar Association recognize the critical need to provide high-quality, free civil legal services to an economically disadvantaged population of Broward County and led the effort to establish legal aid services for the poor. Legal Aid and its sister organization, Coast to Coast Legal Aid of South Florida, serve as the legal arm to clients of over 100 not-for-profit organizations that many of you know and are charities of choice of yours, such as Women in Distress, Kids in Distress, Children's Home Society, Pace Center for Girls, the Broward Partnership for the Homeless, and Urban League, who was recognized earlier. Legal Aid, led by Executive Director Anthony Karat, who has been the face and the spirit of Legal Aid for some 35 years, has an experienced staff of 60, including 22 attorneys. Client needs are met in 6 primary areas: children's advocacy, consumer law, housing, immigration, homeless, and special projects. Special projects such as HIV/AIDS Law Project, the Low Income Taxpayer Clinic, Education Employment Project, the Broward Human Rights Initiative, and Environment Justice Project. I'll state the obvious, Legal Aid is doing great work in our community and is fulfilling an unmet need in our community by helping the underserved have access and gain access to the justice system, which they otherwise could not afford. I would like to call up, accepting the award on behalf of Legal Aid, is the Executive Director, again, of some 35 years, and someone that I'm proud to call a good friend, Tony Karat.
Thank you and good evening, everybody. From George Allen to Henry Latimer to all of the wonderful former board members here of the T.J. Reddick Bar Association, Gannett, Rashawn. I won't try to name everybody because I know I'll miss some of you. It is an incredible organization with an incredible legacy of doing wonderful work in the community. And that legacy, and to get an award from you, is truly a deep honor. It is a privilege for me as the Executive Director, for our board, and for our really truly talented staff to be honored by the T.J. Reddick Bar Association. We do many of the same things that the association does. We are involved in the community. It is our goal to make people in the community better, to make their lives better, to make their living situations better, and to pull ourselves up and be self-supporting. When Mr. Wright was up here talking earlier, he talked about the African-American people who are so often neglected and underserved. What I'd like to say is that a very large majority of our clients are African American. And it is our job, it is our responsibility to try to do what we can to make their lives better, to make their living situation better, and to give them the opportunities that they need within the community to do better and to be better people. The numbers of people, for instance, in our foreclosure program, the majority of those that we represent are African American. The number of children that we represent with special education needs and with dependency services are African American. And the number of people that we represent on evictions are African American. It is our goal to change that statistic so that that majority is no longer represented by the African American community. And thank you very much for this honor, and I look forward to working together with your association and all you members here to make that happen.